This news update is brought to you by
I won from me to me.
For me?
You don't need speakers, right?
Upgrade to win every week with Lime. Sign up for Lime TV or broadband or purchase an iPhone 6 or Samsung Note 4. Upgrade Christmas with Lime.
Welcome to the Barbados Today Evening Update. It's Tuesday, December 9th, 2014. Thanks for joining us. I'm Carol Williams. Barbadian academic pours cold water on the CARICOM single market and economy. Sir Henry Fraser insists the system will never work and be fully integrated because of what he describes as insular leaders and currency differences. Sir Henry, who is also a legislator, tells Barbados Today that much like the West Indies Federation that failed in 1962, the CSME, a major initiative of CARICOM, is destined for the same fate.
It's not going to happen, not only because the individuality of our country's leaders is still much too parochial, much too individual, much too insular to allow that to happen, but it's also extremely impractical when we have such different currency values.
Sir Henry also blamed the attitude of leaders for the dragging countries adopting the Caribbean Court of Justice as the region's highest court.
Everyone recognizes that the Privy Council in Britain, on a number of counts, on a number of levels, should not have to be our final court. And yet the Caribbean countries who preach independence and getting rid of the shackles of colonialism are still not prepared to go for something which is so obvious and so logical. And I think it indicates a lack of trust among Caribbean leaders. They clearly are a little bit afraid of each other. It's every man for themselves.
Head of the Men's Education Support Association, Ralph Boyce, is not happy with the length of time taken to draft and implement critical pieces of legislation. He says the proposed Sexual Harassment Act, which has been in the works for more than 8 years, is one such example. Boyce tells Barbados Today that while he understands that government has to dot all its I's and cross all its T's, the proposed legislation should not have taken so long.
We've been saying to whichever government that there are things you can do, for example, farming out, giving out on contract people to do drafting. And I heard people saying, nobody can draft for us, we still got to do this. Yes, but pay a person who was being just a draftsman a year before, either here in Barbados or in other countries, and also the University of West Indies. They have access to the diverse legislation in the Caribbean, so that almost all the countries, and some of them have amended the legislation already. Antigua, I know, Guyana, Trinidad. So take the up-to-date legislation and then bring it that you just need to something, probably change the name and thing on it. You can't reinvent the wheel.
There's been a drastic increase in the number of women seeking treatment for addiction, so says Clinical Director of Verdun House, Jacqueline Lewis, speaking at the launch of Marine House, a new facility to treat women battling substance abuse and addiction. Lewis said while her institution had no official statistics on the number of women seeking treatment, it has been growing.
We've now started a really grand major data system which will have that eventually once we start with women. But just over the years by calls and requests, the women have gone maybe from 2 or 3 a year presenting to I think I talk to and see at least 2 to 3 women a month. So the need is there. Does that mean they will all enter treatment? Probably not, but the need is there, and it is vastly getting worse and growing.
The Barbados Museum and Historic Society releases the latest edition of its publication depicting Barbadian life, and President of the Society, Sir Trevor Carmichael, is urging avid readers and researchers to get a copy.
Each article, in my view, brings with it information, ideas, and perspectives which bear important relevance to contemporary Barbados.
Well, it's the season to be jolly, and last night Independence Square came alive with Christmas cheer and festivity when 19 12-foot trees came alive with lights. Each tree was distinctively decorated by schools and institutions depicting Commonwealth nations.
The Christmas tree, of course, is the most should we say, universally accepted secular symbol of Christmas. I think we could probably call it that. And so to have a number of Christmas trees at this very important part of our city, in essence, where the official start for the inner city, the river over which a bridge runs, that it is said, Bridgetown got its name from. And we are therefore happy to see this effort. I want to see it grow from strength to strength. I look forward to the days when we will have more trees and, of course, more people.
Acting Prime Minister Richard Seeley. In sports, if motor racing enthusiasts thought the Top Gear Festival was good, they better hold on to their seats. This weekend's Race of Champions event will be even better. So says ROC founder Frederick Johnson, who promises spectators a very high-quality event at Bushy Park. Speaking to Barbados Today at the St. Philip Circuit yesterday, where the draws for the race took place, Johnson said the event offered a unique experience, which had to be seen to be believed. Meantime, football great Pele was released from hospital today, 2 weeks after being admitted. The 74-year-old told Brazilian TV he went through a scare, but has recovered from a urinary tract infection. He will continue his recovery process at home per doctor's orders.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
Over now to Dominica, Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit has taken the oath of office for the third straight term. This after he won yesterday's general elections in a landslide victory to keep the opposition United Workers' Party in the political wilderness, and is promising to get down to the nation's business tomorrow, as there's a lot of work to be done.
I did not declare today a public holiday because I wanted to set a tone and tenor for the new government going forward. There's a lot of work to be done, and time is not on our side. I believe that Dominica has made enormous strides over the past 14 years, and I am satisfied that if we can but unite as a people and keep focus on what's best for Dominica, our continued march to peace, progress, and prosperity in the context of a just society will be rewarding for every last Dominican. We have set forth as a government our agenda for moving Dominica forward over the course of the next 5 years. Work for me as Prime Minister begins tomorrow in earnest.
Internationally, the United States Senate delivers a damning report of the interrogation tactics of the CIA. According to the report delivered by Senator Dianne Feinstein, the CIA misled the public about the methods used to interrogate terrorists during the Bush era. The techniques, according to the report, were deeply flawed, poorly managed, and often resulted in fabricated information. The CIA immediately hit back at the report, saying that the program was effective and substantially helped its understanding of Al-Qaeda's tactical operations and goals. But President Barack Obama said the report reinforced his view that the harsh interrogation methods were inconsistent with the nation's values. And on that note, we come to the end of our Barbados Today evening update. We'll be back again in the morning. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune in to Channel 101 on Lime TV to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Carol Williams. Have a fantastic evening.
This news update is brought to you by...
You got an upgrade for Christmas.
If you're feeling lucky, you could win some money.
An upgrade for Christmas.
$200,000 in cash and prizes. With Lime, you could win some money. It's Lime's Christmas Lottery. 250 winners this Christmas, oh yeah.
Sign up or upgrade to super fast broadband, Lime TV, e-billing, a data plan. Top up $15. Purchase a handset or text 4263 to enter.
Upgrade for Christmas.